A beaver habitat in an upper Swabian landscape in southwest Germany. The beaver family created this biotope in recent years. The habitat extends for about 3 kilometers along a small creek in a wooded area near the town. Three beaver families share this area. The beavers have dammed up the creek with numerous dams, and a variety of biotopes have emerged which offer a home to numerous other species. In spring, the diverse life in the beaver habitat awakens. Water frogs cavort in the beaver ponds. The common frogs migrate to their spawning grounds. Colorful dragonflies of various species buzz around like aerial acrobats. This is also the time when adults mate. Several of these poisonous vipers can come together to mate. Other reptiles also live in the beaver habitat, such as the non-poisonous grass snake, the common lizard, or the slowworm. Singing of various birds can be heard. The little grabs begin their courtship display in the beaver pond. Dead trees testify to the presence of the animal hydraulic engineers. Trees that have been gnawed or felled by the beaver indicate that the beaver castle is not far away. Well-trodden beaver paths show us the way. And there is it already, the mighty castle of the beaver. Here he is the undisputed ruler. When day breaks, the lords of the castle return to their dwelling place from their nocturnal forays. Through the night, they were busy feeding and repairing the dams and the castle. There's movement in the water. It's a beaver. He brought the mud pack to shore to stabilize it. The singing of the birds mixes with the noise of the traffic on the nearby road. The beaver does not mind the proximity of humans. They feel safe in their water world. Another beaver swims in the beaver pond. The air bubbles show where the beaver is diving. They can stay underwater for up to 20 minutes, but only if absolutely necessary. In winter, for example, when the beaver pond freezes over. The beaver transports a willow bush and dives with it. There is always enough food in the burrow. A beaver trail. Beavers often always use the same paths. The rushing of the water in the stream indicates a beaver dam. The dams are often destroyed by farmers because the water damaged by the beaver also floods meadows and farmland. But the beavers are not deterred by this and rebuild the dams within one night. There is again the beaver. He observes his surroundings attentively and takes in the scan. Beavers don't see very well, but they have an excellent sense of smell and can hear very well. All sensory organs, such as ears, eyes and nose, are above the water surface when swimming. The large rodents have duck tunnels everywhere in the beaver area, where they can withdraw in case of danger. Beavers rarely leave the water. They feel safe there and can go into hiding at any time if there is danger. They are semi-aquatic mammals. They go ashore to get food or building materials, but usually no more than 20 meters from the water. The beavers spend the rest of the day sleeping in their burrow. They are predominantly crepuscular and nocturnal animals. Meanwhile, the diver's life in the beaver habitat continues. Three beaver families live in this habitat, and it was they who made this area what it is today, namely an oasis of diverse life. A gray heron hunting for fish. There are several of these in the beaver habitat. As with all birds, plumage care is also very important for the gray heron. A bad habit is that people dispose of their pets in the wild. Numerous non-native species were released in the beaver habitat. First and foremost are the goldfish. But the gray herons ensure that they don't spread too much. The resident kingfisher also hunts for smaller fish. He is not always successful. The shy and secretive water rail searches for food. Here they are small snails. A family of wild ducks swims in the beaver pond. Then the little ones sunbathe on the shore. The mallard male is meanwhile staying right at the beaver's burrow. Numerous moorhens live in the beaver habitat. They breed there every year and raise their young. The common coots are also here with their offspring. A blackbird is looking for food directly at the beaver dam. While a young bird is waiting to be fed on a tree felled by the beaver. In addition to foreign fish species, there are also no native pond turtles that have been released here by irresponsible owners. They too seem to be able to survive in the beaver area. Oh, what's this? It's not a beaver, it's a muskrat. These were introduced to Europe some time ago and have multiplied splendidly. They are originally from North America and often live as subtenants in the beaver burrows. They are smaller than beavers and have a narrow tail. In contrast to the beaver, they do not gnaw on trees, but primarily feed on grass plants. In summer, the water lilies bloom in the beaver pond, and all sorts of other creatures covered in the realm of the beavers. A polecat runs over the beaver burrow. A marten jumps over the beaver's dam. A fawn also balances across the dam. In recent years, water buffaloes have also been used as landscape conservationists in wetlands in Germany. The beaver pond offers the large herbivores a cooler refuge during the hot summer months. Squirrels and hedgehogs are also present in the beaver area, and there are different species of butterflies, spiders, and beetles. The red kite is circling in the sky as evening slowly falls. At dusk, the first beaver appears. He swims through the beaver pond and checks that there is no danger lurking anywhere. When it's dark, the rest of the beaver family comes out of the burrow too. They make contact with each other by touching the tip of their noses. The work will start immediately. Here a beaver is working on a canal that will connect the stream with the beaver pond. In this way the beavers create their own water world. Another is gnawing on a thick tree trunk that is about to fall. Trees are usually only gnawed and felled in the winter months. During this time, other food is scarce or non-existent. From spring to autumn, beavers eat numerous plants that they find in the immediate vicinity of their habitat. After they have all strengthened themselves with food, they start to work. Although the beaver burrow appears to be completely intact to the human observer, there is always something for the beavers to do. They are perfectionists and they always have something to improve. They are similar to us humans. New construction material is brought to the beaver castle again and again. Wood and mud are processed in the beaver burrow. It's time for a break. Grooming is an essential part of beaver life. A clean coat is virtually the life insurance of these semi-aquatic mammals. Games and fun don't seem to be neglected either. A young red fox is sniffing around the beaver burrow. He drinks some water. But then the lord of the castle returns, and it is time to retreat. A dam has ruptured, and the accumulated water in the beaver pond is draining away. The beaver immediately prepares to mend the hole in the dam. After some time, the dam is tied again. While the other beavers work, the mother takes care of the young. The little ones are never left alone. As soon as they are a bit bigger, they are taken along on the forest through the beaver habitat. While one still needs the mother's help, the other is already walking independently across the beaver dam. This little one explores his future empire. After a hard night's work, a new morning dawns, and the varied life in the beaver habitat takes on a new course. In the morning hours, the hydraulic engineers slowly but surely return to their castle. Before they disappear into the beaver burrow to sleep for the rest of the day, they check to make sure everything around the castle is safe. The mother beaver is now bringing her young back to the safe castle. While the beavers rest, life in their kingdom continues.